Okay, guys, it is an exciting day. I have another curriculum to share with you. Generations Curriculum actually sent me some of their books. I already use them in my homeschool, but I thought that this was so super cool. So I want to share, I will unbox with you today. But before I do that, I just want to share a little bit about their curriculum. So if you guys know me, you know that I am not a huge curriculum person, but I do piecemeal from different places. And I'll tell you why I chose Generations, because several years ago, way back. So for me as a Christian parent, I want to make sure that I am teaching my kids and laying down a biblical foundation that they are learning from a biblical worldview. And so you can search through tons of curriculums, which I had done, but when I came across this, I was like, wow, they really do a good job at laying that down. And I love history, and so I have a lot of their history books. And so one of the first things I grabbed from them actually was this book. I don't know if it's still on their website, but I absolutely love this. And they had another book that came with it that teaches all through church history. And I know that this is super important to this company, that they like teaching that, because few and far between curriculums teach that. And a lot of people don't really know our church history. And I think that that is super important, right? This one here has stories from our church history, and you learn the lives of those who went before it. Amazing lives. So that was my daughter's first year using them, and she absolutely loved that curriculum and hearing about the stories and, you know, all the different things on our church history. So I think that that is super great, that they lay that foundation, they teach that foundation. And I think at that time they didn't have stuff for younger children, but they do now. So that's something I'm super excited about. So something we use for my son is Taking Middle East for Jesus. And I'll be honest, this is a history curriculum, but I use it for English as well, right? Reading, writing, spelling, these are all things that our kids need. And I'll tell you why. So first of all, let me just show you the book, right? So Taking Middle East, right? It takes you through, honestly, little stories, right? And so my son does it all by himself too, just so you know. Obviously, I help him and he tells me after, but you really don't have to read that much. So 2 pages, right? Let's just say sometimes a little more, a little less. And so you go through it. Also, they learn geography through this, which I think is cool too. You go through the quick stories, and then they lay out your assignments super easy as well. There's no guesswork. You know exactly the pages that you have to do. If my son can read it, you know, then you as a homeschool parent don't have to worry, right? It's very easy to figure out. So then you would just go through. Sometimes they give you a verse, so they have to look up a verse, right, and answer simple questions. So it's really teaching you comprehension as well. It's laying that foundation, right? Look at this right here. It gives you some words they have to learn, right, so their vocabulary grows as they're learning. This company is also known for really good literature. Another reason that I chose that, because I want my kids to have a rich literature. I'll show you some of that in a second, but super easy, right? And my son enjoys these books, so I love that, right? Another thing that they are known for is their literature. I just pulled these off of my bookshelf. And so Adventures of Missionary Heroism, right? Look at these books. The Life of Henry Martin. And I love that they are, you know, beautiful, not cheesy looking, so they can go on my bookshelf, right? I like pretty books to display, and they have tons of read alouds. Honestly, I was looking, if you haven't checked them out, go on. They're having lots of sales this week on their books, so I'm probably going to get some more read alouds as well. This is Sir Gibby, but just look how beautiful these books are. Good, high quality, and you want your kids to read good literature. I don't want like junky reading. You know, I'm just that person. We love books, if you can tell. We have so many books, so this is important in our homeschool. So anyway, I want to open up what they sent, which I am just super thankful for. It is just a great company. And look, so Taking Africa for Jesus. How amazing is this? These books are beautiful. First of all, so obviously this is just Level Up. This will be for next year, although I'm sure he's going to want to use it right away, because who doesn't love when a new book gets sent to their house? But look at this. Okay, so same thing. I love that there is geography. So he's learning not just history, not just English, but geography, right? So cool. I love the pictures. Wow. Actually, these are beautiful. And I'm sure it's the same thing you read, right? Your little introduction to Africa. And so then you can go through the workbook and answer those questions. So I'm going to kind of take you guys along today on our Generations journey. But if you haven't checked them out, look them up, especially because sales are going on this week. Okay, another thing they sent, which I am excited about, is America in God's Providence. Y'all, I love history. I love that this curriculum gives you history, right? American Heritage Homestead. So everything about America, right? And if we truly know the history of America, how God's providential hand has been on it all along. So I honestly cannot wait. Colonial era to 1800s. This is my absolute favorite time period. So thank you so much. I am super excited about that. My daughter will be using that, right? Next year is her final year, which is crazy. And so this, if you see here, 10th to 12th grade. And so a student workbook comes along with it. Honestly, I saw that this was on sale right now. So I don't know how long their sale is going on for, but anyway, I would give it a peek. And so same thing, guys, super easy. Let me go to week 1 if I can. So look at how easy this daily schedule is, right? My daughter has been using their books, so she knows how to follow along. Obviously, you know, at this age, they can be doing it on their own, but I'm not going to lie, the Generations curriculum isn't just for my children. I have them here also, and I even bought this for my daughter. I bought it for myself. Guys, American Faith. Like, I love that this company is all about history, right? Super rich in history, and that's why I love it. So there's a workbook if you want to get it for kids too. I got this for myself, right? And so I didn't buy the workbook because I just learned by reading, and that's what I like. And this one takes you through Winthrop to Wilkerson. I also loved David Wilkerson. And so look, you can see my underlines in this book. But anyway, guys, great company. So if you are looking for some good homeschool curriculum, some good read alouds, or even something for you to learn, check out Generations curriculum.